All right, so guys, this is the second lecture. This is on our multi-step SI unit conversions. So here we're going to take kilometers into millimeters this time, but we're going to follow our same simple 4 steps. We're going to, 1, define the units. 2, find an equality that relates those units. Then we're going to create conversion factors from those equalities, then use appropriate conversion factors to cancel units. All right, so our first 2 units that we have kilometers and we have millimeters. Those are the 2 units that we know of, right? So 1, we're going to define those units, right? Kilometers, kilo, has the prefix kilo, obviously, which is again equal to 1,000. Kilo means 1,000, right? And then we have our second unit that we're given. This is A, and then we have B, right? Kilo means 1,000. Milli, that's an I. Milli means 0.001 or 1,000th. So what these two mean is there's 1,000 of the base unit in that prefix. There's 1/1,000th of the base unit in that prefix. So a kilometer has 1,000 meters. A millimeter has 1,000th of a meter. So then there's 1,000 millimeters in a meter. All right? So this is what we're going to do. Now we're going to find our equalities. So 2, we've defined our units. Now we find our equalities. Well, what are our equalities? Well, 1 kilometer, we already defined kilo as 1,000. So 1 kilometer is going to equal 1,000 meters. We just did this problem. Seems familiar, right? 1,000 meters. Then we have millimeter, right? So now we use our definition of the unit and our definition of the prefix to get an equality. So 1 millimeter does not equal 1,000 meters. It equals 1/1,000th of a meter. So we can turn this around very easily. You see how our base prefix table is meant for giving us the number of base units? So it says 0.001 by milli. That means 0.001 meters in a millimeter, right? So we can turn this around really easily. We can say 1,000 millimeters are equal to 1 meter. Right? So now we have 2 equalities that relate the same 2 units. All right? So now we're going to move on to step 3. We're going to create conversion factors from those equalities. So our 2 conversion factors, we can create 2 from kilometers to meters and 2 from millimeters to meters here, and then 2 for this equality. You can create 2 conversion factors for every equality. Right? So our conversion factors are going to be 1 kilometer per 1,000 meters. Right? KM stands for kilometer. And then we have 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Right? And then we have 1 millimeter in 0.001 meters. So we're just making conversion factors from those equalities. I'm going to skip the other one and I'm going to give you the one that we're going to use. We're going to use meters. 1 meter is equal to 1,000 millimeters. And we're going to use 1,000 millimeters is equal to 1 meter. All right? Those are the 2 units that we're going to use. Those are the 2 conversion factors. So we made 5. Flip this one and you get your 6th one. All right? So now we passed step 3. We've defined our units. Kilo means 1,000 in the base prefix system. Milli means 1,000. Then we've gone through step 2 and made our equalities from those base definitions. And then 3, we made our conversion factors, right? So let's keep step 3 up here, and we'll move on to step 4. So now our step 4 is to use our appropriate conversion factors to cancel out our units. So right here we start with the number 10.25 kilometers. So I'm going to start with kilometers, put that over 1, and then I create a conversion factor. We're trying to cancel kilometers and get to millimeters. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the unit kilometers on bottom. Well, what conversion factor do we have that relates kilometers on bottom to something else? We have this conversion factor right here. 1 kilometer is to 1,000 meters. So meters goes up top. Now, what conversion factor do we have that cancels meters and gets us millimeters? This one right here. So we switch over here and we go meters down here and millimeters up here. Now we use the conversion factors with those specific units and fill in the numbers. This is 10.25. This is 1,000. And this is 1. And then this is 1,000. And this is 1. Right? Do you guys see that? So we created our conversion factors. We used those conversion factors, specific conversion factors, moved them up here, and then we used this one and moved it up here. And once we figured out that the units canceled, now we were able to put in our numbers. Now this is 10.25 times 1,000 times 1,000. That's going to move the decimal place to the right 6 times. So that's going to be 10,250,000. 10,250,000. That's going to be millimeters, right? So that's how we do multi-step SI unit conversions. You don't have to make one conversion factor. You can do it in multiple steps, all right?